here I have a YouTube video that we posted recently. The title of it is Tom Myers Tells the Most Obvious Joke Ever. And Tom put up this response. Hi, Podcast Karen. I figured your fans will want to listen to the entire episode you reviewed, unfiltered and without your cringe commentary, with a link to his episode. And then P.S. The Bills suck. Smiley face. And what he did is he posted this on Mastodon. And he wrote underneath this screenshot of him posting this on my YouTube video, he wrote, Podcast Karen deleted my comment. Maybe I shouldn't have trashed the Bills. Shit emoji, trash can emoji, snow emoji. Wait, what? Oh, snowflake. I get it. So here's the deal with Tom Myers, my buddy Tom. He either, A, never posted this. Because as soon as I saw this, I went, where is this comment? I want to find this comment. Yeah. And people were all commenting in our subreddit where this was posted that it looks like this was a draft that he never hit send on.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not even a real post on my video.
No.
He's acting like I deleted it, but he's lying. Nope. He's a fucking liar.
So YouTube will automatically, you have to put that one up if it's in your, like it's probably not, it's there for you to review somewhere because he put a link in there.
Okay. That was the other thing I was going to say.
Someone else's comments.
That was the other thing I was going to say is if you can't put a link in comments. You can imagine what the anarchy would be if you could just.
So he would see that he posted that. He would see what he posted that he posted that on his screen, but it wouldn't actually come through YouTube.
Okay.
You have to go and find it.
I have to go find it. I was actually looking for it today, but maybe I need to look in a different area.
It's in your studio
in order to approve it because if I will post every comment, I do not delete comments on my YouTube. I A, don't have the time, and B, they're actually mostly positive. That works out well.
Or hilarious.
Yeah, it's sometimes hilarious. So, Tom, I don't know what your angle is here, sir. I'm not afraid of you. I don't care if you say the Bills suck. I'm not that worried about it. Sorry about the Orioles losing in the first round. That was rough.
But that snowflake comment, no way, man.
That was too much. Well, good news, because my favorite podcaster decided to go ahead and put out a brand new episode just last week.
Hello. And welcome to the Tom Myers versus the rest of the world 2023 Year in Recoil special. House Republicans along party lines voted to start an impeachment inquiry into President Biden. For what? I'm not sure. Republicans can't even agree that Biden did anything wrong, much less exactly what he did wrong. I'm waiting for the next claim they're going to try to say it with a straight face. When Joe Biden first got to the Senate, he farted into a paper bag and then popped it near Strom Thurmond's head.
This is the guy who knows politics.
What?
These are smart jokes. When you think about how you could criticize Joe Biden, the world's most perfect president, the only thing you could possibly say is 55 years ago, when he first became a senator, he was probably pulling some pranks on people. What a jerk. Good stuff, Tom. So astute. I mean, we have a Canadian potato who knows more about fucking Joe Biden than this idiot.
You have another potato?
Yeah, King Crab says, you can see the emoji button, for fuck's sake. He didn't submit the comment. Okay, so that's where obviously he didn't even submit the comment, and he's posting it on there and saying that I'm the podcast Karen.
Yeah.
Who's
before you click
comments.
send, would you like to add an emoji?
Right.
Nope, I'll just take a screenshot and pretend I sent it.
Oh, what an idiot. He's even
Good
bad
call.
at that.
We got forensic internet technicians over here, Tom.
All right, so Tom obviously writes fantastic jokes. There's not a lot to criticize with Joe Biden, so I get it. And what kind of joke did he come up with for that? But Trump, on the other hand, Trump is a flawed. Andy loves this part of the show.
Sandy's favorite.
You're going to love this because he finds an angle on Trump that a lot of people would not find, I think.
In her new book, former Wyoming Congresswoman Liz Cheney revealed that Kevin McCarthy visited Donald Trump in Mar-a-Lago after he left the White House because Trump wasn't eating. Melania must have been relieved. When Trump goes down on a woman, it must be like a dog licking the remainder of the food out of his bowl.
Oh, God. Oh.
Guys, I don't know if you know this, but Trump's overweight. And obviously, Tom knows nothing about sex, how sex works at all. So his big joke there was like, yeah, he's so hungry for that pussy because he's such a fat guy that he just licks up that pussy That's not how sex works at all, Tom, you moron.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Lucy's like, bring on the fat guys. Let's go. Sorry, band practice guy. What an idiot. His 2 jokes about Trump are that he's fat. I assume that second one was about him being fat. Otherwise, it makes even less sense. Did you understand that? No. Okay.
See, I'm not political, so otherwise I would definitely get these jokes and be laughing.
Right,
my
yeah,
ass
it's just the
off,
politics
so.
part that you're not
That's the
understanding.
problem.
I can usually speak, Tom, but yeah, I have no clue.
That one was rough. All right. Well, Tom is the king. He's known as the king because he will go there. He will run into a burning building. It's what he does. And boy, does he go there with this one. And even Jeff Heisen's like, whoa, dude.
Former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani was given a $148 million judgment against him because of false statements he made about Shea Moss and Ruby Freeman to Georgia election workers during the 2020 presidential election. It's hard to tell which New York City landmark collapse was more shocking, Giuliani's reputation or the World Trade Center.
Tom, it's too soon. What are you doing? Pretty good 9/11 joke there, huh, guys?
No.
Boom.
Pretty spicy.
I mean, it's not the worst 9/11 joke I've ever heard, but
It's not?
down there. It's down
I
there.
would think it is, but okay. Well, here's one for Andy, because Andy knows George Santos. And there's a lot of things you can say about George Santos. And Tom doesn't pick the obvious. Oh, wait. No, yes, he does.
George Santos was expelled from Congress by a House vote. Thankfully for House Republicans, George Santos will go around telling everyone he was never in Congress.
Because he's a liar. Because he was in Congress. Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Pretty smart.
See, now, normally he brags, he lies about his accomplishments. But then when he accomplishes something, he lies that he didn't do it. Actually, no, that doesn't make any fucking sense at all now I think about it. Tom, it's a terrible joke.
Yes.
Try again. But anytime he just throws out, and Republicans are idiots, and people go, you got that right. Oh, here's a great example of John with the same punchline twice. He doesn't know how joke structure works. This guy's been a touring comedian for decades, according to him.
Somehow, inexplicably.
Yeah.
George Santos's habitual lying by a public figure is everything that's wrong with this country. As I was saying just recently to my fellow SEAL Team 6 members during our reunion to commemorate the day that I took out Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, no, we got it. We got it when you said SEAL Team 6. We know you're not a part of that.
Stolen valor.
Pretty funny stuff, huh? All right. I see that you guys are not enjoying this as much as I am.
It hurts.
My favorite is
It
always
really
watching
hurts.
Andy's face during any Tom Myers
I
segment.
know, it's great.
Oh,
It's the same as your face during Stuttering John shit.
All right, that's true.
and
Guys.
even Andy looks friendly when Vinny's involved, and we have to listen to Tom.
I know what you're all thinking.
What's that?
This is too political. Let's talk about abortion.
Republicans in the New Hampshire legislature introduced a bill to ban abortion after 15 days of pregnancy in the Granite State. 15 days isn't enough to determine if a being has viability of life. Every time I look at Marjorie Taylor Greene, viable is nowhere near one of the terms I'd use to describe her.
Boy, this is fucking ponderous, man. Ponderous, fucking ponderous.
It's just the opposite of clever.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with abortion or New Hampshire or anything like that. It's just, and here's a Republican I don't like.
Yeah. Abort him.
Good one. It didn't even go there.
I know.
At least that would tie the two
Basically,
concepts together. Didn't even fucking go there. Jesus, John.
Hey, did you hear about this earthquake in Japan? I wish all the Republicans were there for it. I mean,
that
that's
would
what
be
he
a
said.
Tom joke, right?
And that would be a short Tom joke.
I know. I didn't drag it out enough.
Republicans like Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lindsey Graham.
Well, I was actually a little thrown back that her middle name isn't Trailer.
Well, yeah, that's the John's thing. Yeah.
I've heard that so many times.
Marjorie Trailer Park Green. I know. I was on the Drew and Mike show. We were playing clips, and he said Marjorie Trailer Green, and they all thought he misspoke. I go, oh no, that's a hilarious joke. You have to understand. All right. So now we're talking about New Hampshire, and one thing that Tom likes to show off is his knowledge of things.
New Hampshire's slogan is live free or die.
It is.
That's a great slogan to have if you live with neighbors, some of whom you want to live free and some of whom you want to die.
What? What does that mean?
That means if you're a neighbor of Tom's and you're a Republican, he hopes that you're dead.
Well, yeah, I knew that already.
All
but
right,
what does that have to do with live free? Some of them you want to live.
It's a license plate slogan. What do you want?
It's just a slogan.
I would like to live free.
Every setup is just like it's a wide top of the funnel
Yep.
down to one punchline at the bottom.
They don't need to connect.
No.
Yeah.
It all goes down to Republicans should die.
Right. And the funnel is like having a swimming pool, catching all the rain.
Tony
that's
Michaels.
coming in. Tony Michaels marketing funnel. It's a callback. All right. Henry Kissinger passed away this year.
This year saw some notable famous deaths. There was former Secretary of State Henry Kissinger. No cause of death was officially released, but my theory is that he was cradling his Nobel Peace Prize and it exploded, taking Kissinger's writhing corpse with it.
So this is an example where I think he Googled Henry Kissinger and then it saw, oh, he won the Nobel Peace Prize. I'll make a joke about that.
I mean, at least you could have gone kissing her. I saw him doing more than that.
Why would it explode?
They wouldn't. It's the dumbest thing ever. It's really stupid.
Taking his writhing corpse with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good stuff, huh?
So he's already dead, or what the fuck is going on here?
You know what would be great? I don't want to hear another Tom Myers podcast or stand-up special. I want him to explain his jokes. I just want to play one of his jokes and go, explain why you thought this was funny. Explain how this punchline connects with the fucking setup.
He should write a book like
VH1
Mike
behind
Morse.
the comedy.
Yes.
Yeah. That probably would be the one instance where explaining it makes it better.
A new special, the dumb side of comedy. Advice.
I wonder if we took like these Tom Myers jokes and somebody else performed them in front of him and he didn't know they were his, if he would laugh.
It's hilarious.
How many of them are about dead Republicans?
Yeah, you're right. He's like, all right.
That's a good one. I'm going to write that one down.
All right, let's get into more topical,
Stealing his own joke.
more topical jokes going here.
I was saddened to hear that Rosalind Carter died, but when I heard that she went first so that she wouldn't be left alone in the event Jimmy went first, I thought, nah, Jimmy Carter's just trying to outlive that fucker Kissinger.
And that's the other thing that he does. If it's not a good joke, and it's not, then he tries to like really sell it. That fucker Kissinger.
Punch it up Scottish
Yeah.
style.
What do you guys think about that punchline? And now it's time to giggle.
Well, it works when you do it.
All right, maybe I should go on the road with this. Speaking of going on the road,
This year saw the release of Jason Aldean's Try That in a Small Town. It faced a lot of criticism, but I recognize that it's not exactly a new sentiment, as Try That in a Small Town was my mantra early in my career as a road comic.
what does that mean? Was he only going to small towns to perform comedy?
Yeah, it's
Not a
all
lot of
the only
comedy
place
clubs
you
in
can get
small
it.
towns.
Yeah.
Usually cities.
Back in the day, before he made it to big Baltimore.
Yeah, right. I know. I mean, obviously, I don't do that anymore, and I'm a big success. But
Comedy
then.
Mecca, Baltimore.
Manny Musket says AI Louis C.K. tells a funny bong hit transplant. I don't know if I've heard that. Don't know if I've heard that. That sounds fun. All right, Ashley Babbitt. She was innocent person with not carrying a weapon on January 6th, was shot and killed. How do you make that funny, Tom?
The real tragedy is that the song came out after Ashley Babbitt stormed the Capitol.
Is DC a small town?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I guess it's just funny because someone who doesn't agree with him politically was murdered. That's fun. Good stuff, Tom. All right. If you didn't like that, get ready for this one because
Wait, let's back up.
yeah.
Try That in a Small Town comes out after she dies. What does he mean? She tried to storm the Capitol.
Yeah. In a small
In
town.
a small town. DC.
Yeah,
Is that what he's saying?
Don't hurt yourself, Andy. This is impossible.
Wrap your head around that one. All right, let's get back to classic Tom Myers comedy writing. And what you have to remember here is that all conservatives and Republicans are giant racists.
Tim Allen and Roseanne Barr are starring in a new TV show. Look for it to be a hit on the new Ku Klux Comedy Channel.
Even the co-hosts are like, what? Okay, sure.
This feels like, you ever see those videos where they took the laugh track out of like Big Bang Theory?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything was just slamming into a wall.
I know. On this show where we're always having a lot of fun, everybody at the table is just like, nope.
That's what's so annoying about this comment, where he says, I figure your fans want to listen to the entire episode you reviewed unfiltered without your cringe commentary. This is the only show that I don't take out of context. This is literally just joke, exactly how you hear it on the show. I'm not trying to make him look stupid. He does it for himself.
Yeah, and he calls you podcast Karen. That's what a Karen would do. That's not what you're doing.
Correct.
Yes. Although I can see why it's him versus the rest of the world. That
Such
kind
a
of occurred to me.
moron. All right, let's get into sports. Let's get off of politics, guys.
All right.
Tom, I think these were meant for me specifically. And you'll understand why. Because anyone else listening to this would be like, don't get it. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
This year also saw the worst performance of both of New York's baseball teams, which made a historic moment. It's the first time in history that New Yorkers looked forward to the Giants and Jets starting their seasons. And yes, I'll throw the Buffalo Bills in there because why the hell not? This is the only mention they deserve throughout the entire run of this podcast anyway.
What is he talking about? So the Yankees and Mets were bad, and so New Yorkers were looking forward to the Buffalo Bills starting? They don't like the Buffalo
The Jets and the Giants and the Bills. The Bills are the best team.
He's talking about New York
out of all of it.
fans. But he's talking about New York fans. And they always look forward to the Giants and Jets. They have rabid fan bases.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the worst season the Yankees and Mets have ever had. The Yankees finished over 500. Anyway, that's the point. Tom's a fucking moron. He's so fucking stupid.
what
He
he's
doesn't know
talking
sports. He doesn't know politics. He doesn't know anything except for he knows one thing. And that is jerking off to internet porn. Because that's the only way he ever busts a nut.
This year, we got into the health issues of Mitch McConnell, the leader of the Senate Republicans, who froze twice during news conferences. In a way, I can sympathize with Mitch McConnell because when he froze, he had the same expression that I get when I've discovered I've finished on my laptop.
Oh God. Oh, gross.
Gross.
Well, it is right. That's right. It's gross. That's really
I
gross.
think everyone wanted to quit the show right there. Like, ugh.
One too far.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Who are these